think cool. If not, he will not talk until it's fixed. I don't know what
Okay,
stage.
no problem. All right, what do we got here? Tell me about this game.
Okay, this game, Team League, nothing else screams for anything. It's my team right there. Um, the problem here, I think, we lost basically because of the macro decisions. We were not in time for the objectives. Well, that's like my short analysis of what went wrong. We didn't use Hanzo for the objective. It was more reacting all the time. In team facts, I have no idea how it went because I haven't actually watched the replay closely.
Yep.
So yeah, just thinking it's about macro right now, but anything anything from that or micro, it would be nice to see it.
Okay, and you are the Blaze, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blaze repeating on the Blaze,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Okay, so just wanted everybody to know that. Who has more race, your team or their team, would you say?
Our team after 7,
Okay.
their team before 7.
Yes. Exactly. If it's a 5-on-5, their team will beat yours before 7, but then yours should handily win the race because of Hanzo, if of course he goes the W build. For this one, yeah, Redemption is a good starting talent. Everything there is good. I switched over to a new UI, and I'm not sure how to show the talents underneath like it shows on the standard one. I really like having that for anyone. So if anybody has a chance to jump onto Ali's website and find out what the hotkey is to show talents underneath, that would be awesome if you could post it in chat while we do this, because I don't have the time to do it. But that is important to note, the fact that your opponents do outrace you before level 7. So I'm glad you did highlight that. Okay, so they have their Artanis down here instead. This is a weird comp. Okay, this is all good. How do you feel playing the Blaze into Sonya?
I feel good. I mean, I will never kill her for sure, but I can still put pressure once I have my D. Oh, that happened, and I don't think I'll lose the lane because I have a lot of wave clear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's just a swap. That's all.
Oh. Yeah, we're also having troubles with the swaps.
For that, like, have you ever just asked your, like, let's watch how he throws out his E. I swear, like, most players will just throw it at a straight line in between where the Artanis is and where the hero is, which means if you just move perpendicular, most times you dodge it. Like right now, he's probably going to throw it directly at Gul'dan, so all Gul'dan has to do is walk down. Yep. I swear, it works every single time. Whenever I'm playing against a, Artanis, that's what I do. As soon as I see the Q animation, I have it like programmed into my brain to go downward or upward. Control 1 talents, control 2 equal stats. Yeah, but that only shows it down at the bottom. I was hoping to show it at the top because down here it's actually a lot of space taken up. And I'll actually alternate it. So if this Artanis goes into me like this and I dodge down the first time, next time I'm going to try to dodge up, or maybe dodge down twice and then dodge up once, so that next time he doesn't just throw it downwards and catch me. Just a little bit of a tip for anyone
Excellent
watching.
tip.
You?
Yeah, I think my team is watching, so they will be taking notes. But yeah, thank you for that.
Blaze is so cool. I love this hero. Also, upon further investigation and trying, I don't know, I like your talent choice at level 4 that you usually go. Oh, wait.
Which talent?
Don't you usually go the slow?
Oh yes.
Fuck you know where you from, my
20%
nabber?
slow, yes. I don't know what talent did I do on level 1. Depends because when I go double soak build, I usually go with the incinerating slow. But when I'm with the cooldown reduction, I usually go with the extra 20% slow and the bigger area. I don't know if that's my choice.
Yeah, I think that's actually smart. Okay, didn't miss anything. Top side, and you actually back and get ahead here. Actually, 1 minion, not the end of the world. I do think that just our team in general is dying way too much in lane. Honestly, like, they have way more pick. All we should really be doing is just allowing Gul'dan to be stepped up and clearing the waves. So, like, even there, Murden doesn't have to be here. I want to talk about the rest of your team, too, just because, yeah, as you said, this is Team League. So, like, here, we have no reason to be here. Like, yeah, this is fine. But, like, watch. Let's watch how we play this wave. Oh, this guy's insane. I'm pretty sure that Alarak dies if Gul'dan's there, but... So, like, right here, Gul'dan should just stand where he is. Muradin can stand in the wave, kind of, and then just clear. That's all you guys have to do. But, like, Gul'dan has already stepped up way too far, and he's the furthest ahead. Oof, that's so close. But, and Hanzo, too, just needs to be clearing the wave. Everybody clearing the wave. Muradin is already stepping up way too far. He's stepping up to here. All you want to do is clear the wave. That's it. So he gets found with a combo and dies there. That's literally all you want to do is be clearing the wave and just waiting for the objective. If your backline can get some poke damage in on them, then that's great. But aside from that, they have the better pick comp. You know, they've got the swaps, they've got the Alarak combo, etc.
Actually, also, Muradin as a tank is actually a pro. I think that's one of the things we talked about. Like, having a dive tank is not good against their competition.
Having a what? Sorry?
A dive tank. Someone that can dive on them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he doesn't bring a lot of walling, per se.
Yeah, I'm not sure which other heroes were up, but if ETC were up, likely be a much better hero.
Yeah, or Johan, I don't know. I mean, we
Yep.
screwed up the draft a bit. But I mean, having double tank without the
Okay, so this is pretty much equaled out, except for the fact that they have Vala on the Immortal. So, okay, you guys do get this kill, but you sacrifice a lot of Immortal health for it, and we have trade on bottom side. So you guys, you took a kill for the Immortal. That's basically what you did here. And you can just jump over the wall. He's fine. That's okay. So let's see if this ends up equaling out. And you guys don't even stay up here to take the wall. This is really bad. Because if you get this kill, they're just getting 50 on this Immortal for free. Well, not for free. They sacrifice a kill for it. But if you're sacrificing this Immortal and then letting it go into race position against a team that will outrace you, that means you're forced to defend on your Immortal for this next play. And you don't really have anyone who can generate side soak safely without just the enemy team pushing in. Because if you send Gul'dan down there, they're like, oh, okay, so you have Muradin and Blaze and a Hanzo. We're just going to dive past and kill. Like, look at this comp. They could step up their Vala quite easily to do damage. But watch, you trade 1 kill onto Sonya and 50%. That's what this trade is. This isn't free. We're spending time. We have 3 people showing top, especially our main damage dealer in the Hanzo. And then Vala's just sitting here the whole time. Up comes Karazim. And then we're still staying up top. If anything, if you guys are going to sell out that hard for pushing in your camp, look, it's actually getting attacked right there. So, and then we don't even get the wall for it. So literally, you trade 50% on Immortal for a single kill.
Yeah, that's kind of macro we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, now watch. We can step up, but now it's just Hanzo trickling away. And now watch what's going to happen. We cannot defend this super easily. They're just going to push in and brute force it. I guess Hanzo's doing a pretty good job. But yeah, like, they don't care about anything. Like, a single Gul'dan against this multi-warrior, that's a really nice stun, by the way. They shouldn't care about your team. They just walk in and kill you. Yeah. There's very little that you can do. Just because the style of comp they have, right? So many health bars in the Alarak, in the Artanis, in the Sonya. It's very hard to deal with this comp, and then they just walk in and run you down. That is a problem. And that's something that I could just see without even watching this replay. So instead of pushing in your Fallen Shaman camp, have your rotation be bottom side. Make sure that because you had two people down here. It was Gul'dan and was it Muradin? I think, or yeah, because you were up top with Hanzo and Lucio. So have more people down bottom, clear this camp because your damage was on bottom side. Having people on bottom side means that you can very easily just step up and start dealing damage to the Immortal. Yes, they outrace you, but best case scenario, they come out of this with like a 10% shield Immortal. But I actually think that if you play it properly, you could even win it, especially considering how none of them were even on the top Immortal. It was only Vala. They were spending time trying to like push in bottom side. They were doing other things on the map. So if you're faster to clearing the wave and then jumping on this Immortal, even though you don't have as good races they have, you can still do a lot to it. Gul'dan and Hanzo left for a few seconds does a lot of damage onto it. Full Q build. Okay. No big deal though. As we highlighted earlier, our comp really comes online for the level 7. Wow, this is pretty crazy of them for splitting like this. Go. Hanzo just needs to be stepped up to do damage. There we are. Really? Do they actually get this whole thing? Then I guess, like, I don't know, I was gonna say after the kill, maybe just send up Gul'dan or something like that. Okay, so if Muradin's here, oh, he jumps in and takes like a lot of his health bar. I was wondering how he got so low. Because here, Muradin should be able to step up like in this area and kind of fend off the opponents with a little bit of a health bar. Okay, he gets stunned up there too. But yeah, like even so, like he's playing back so far. Like this should be, yeah, Stormbolt. Walk up, hit her with a W so she gets less auto attack speed, or focus on the Atanis, something like that. But we kind of just like let them walk over us. I don't think we should go down a fort off of that. Should have sent up somebody off the kill. Okay, but still not over yet. Only down a level, and we have the level 7 Hanzo. Wait, we were level 7 for that. How did that not die faster? I gotta watch this again. Something fishy happened up here, you guys.
Yeah, like I said, we were not like using properly Hanzo.
Yeah, okay, so let's watch this. Something weird happened, I swear. An auto attack, and now he's got his W up again. Boom, W right here. Or that's fine. And now an auto attack again, because he needs to step up. One more auto attack. Okay, now again, W. Faster, like way faster. Another auto. I think, is it the Qs that are the problem? Does he have redemption stacked? No, he doesn't. Okay, that's the problem. I was wondering why this was taking so long. Okay. Alright, so we're actually in a little bit of a tricky situation now that we went down an entire fort. Because they're going to hit 10. We might be able to get pretty close to 10 before the next Immortal.
Time to put on our learning caps. Kitsune.
What can we even do here? Really nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, here we're just playing a little passive, trying to soak. Really passive, I think.
Yeah, you die off that. Excuse me? Wait, how do you not die? I swear you die here.
Oh, just clutch. Clutch.
Oh, that's why. She doesn't use Wrath. That's the only reason why. She doesn't use Wrath. That's funny. All right, okay, so defensive is... Hey, this is actually really good, except for you guys are showing everybody on the wave, and now they're just going to race for free. Okay, you guys are so split up. So, we've been blessed by the spawn gods right now, which is excellent. Well, we can see it ahead of time, so we could have set it up, but knowing that their immortal is going to be spawning bottom side, we need to be positioning down there. Because we can... Like, they don't have a lot of hard catch. They have... Alarak combo, and they have Artanis swap. But if they swap in Muradin, he's not going to die. He can just run away and jump over a wall. So if Muradin sets up in a bush somewhere, becomes the bush, probably here, you know, Lucio can be down here sort of thing. All we need is Hanzo to get here to shoot this wall. That's all that matters. This is such good spawning for you guys. Honestly, just let this camp push in. There's nothing left. Who cares about Sonya? Even so, you can have one person. You can have Gul'dan go up here and just wait and see what happens with Sonya. But like, look how much information we just show. 3 people on this wave, and now they know for free that they just get a race, which is exactly what they're going to do. They're just going to walk up here, get on this immortal, and it's free. But meanwhile, we could have Hanzo down here. Not on this, like... If anything, you could have rotated people up here to help Hanzo with the camp faster, or just do the camp faster as a team, have that running out, which is good. But you really needed to be set up down here, like really badly. This is such a bad spawn position for them because it's neutral on both sides. As in, you don't have to step across the map in order to do damage. Like if their immortal was over here and yours was over here, that is the best spawn for them, because then they have the level 10 advantage. They literally just walk across the map and you have absolutely no way of doing damage to the immortal. But this is such good spawning for us when we're behind. When you're behind on BOE, you want these neutral spawn positions, and you want to set up on the side of the map where it benefits you. And this, yeah, this is huge. I can't believe we missed this. Well, I can. That's why you submitted it. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you're right.
and now it switches, and watch, it's going to be aggro switch. Okay, no, it's... Okay, this is good. But now, like, we don't want to defend on this. And, like, this is bad because of this. Oh, jeez Louise. Ah, okay. So this is likely where you guys lost the game. They just sit on it, 100% shield immortal. They get a keep wall, maybe even more. Yeah, this is it. Wow. Okay, this was exclusively the way that we set up the map that caused this problem, and I just went over it. It was you needed to get on this camp faster. You needed to not show as many people topside. That's the last area you need to show resources. You can't show people up on that wave because then they know they get free race. They get 100% of this race when there's no way they should have. This should be a 10 to 20% shield immortal at absolute best for them. I actually think we win this immortal. And here's why. Can we even go back to it? Okay, so when you set up on bottom side and you start racing, Hanzo will 50% this thing before they even know what's happening. Look it, they commit all topside because they knew you were up here. Or maybe not because they knew you were up here, but they knew that... Did they even... Let me see this. Sorry, this is really important. That's why I want to go over it. Okay, so where do they go? We show top. Okay, so they tap and then they walk up. I personally do not think that this team puts all of their heroes down here but Vala if you don't show top. I don't think they would do that. Yeah, because they have like people up here backing and stuff. Oh my gosh. You don't know this, but Yeah, you guys are set up so very well, but this needed to happen way faster, like 10 or 15 seconds faster, and this needed to happen right away with your Hanzo. So let's flirt with the idea that we get the 50% first, and theirs is maybe 65%, because I think that's pretty likely. Maybe 60%. You guys are now in here. Level 10's coming in real soon. You have to play back. Like, as soon as you see this spawn, you actually do have to play back. Probably have one person on bottom wave and the rest of you up here, just playing safely. But you have top pushing in, which is really good. Defending right now is the worst thing you can possibly do because you're showing top and you guys are now just hitting 10, but you didn't have it beforehand. Only one person's locked in their heroic at that point. But yeah, you back up and then everyone collapses on this and you guys win this Immortal. Hands down.
Yeah, it was hard. Actually, I don't think we had a clue where Sonya was, and she just flanked perfectly also.
Yeah, no, that was a good flank by her.
But I don't think this is where it goes down. Not yet, but
Not yet? Okay.
see these kind of decisions being led a bit more. So
Alright.
it's not a lot of trouble.
Sonya bot is in the game. Hanzo still hasn't finished Redemption, and that is a huge problem.
At this point, do you think it would be better to, I mean, analyzing the situation and the draft, do you think another build would have been better?
What would have been better?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah. Would have been better another build in this scenario
No.
with this composition?
I think he just needed to play the early game better. He should be able to stack. He should very easily be able to stack Redemption. I know this is a kind of difficult comp to do it against because they have so much catch if he gets stepped up, but maybe full W instead of Redemption if he's having that many issues, but I swear he could have had this stacked by now. But this is actually a pretty scary team to go Redemption into. Full W might have been just a bit better, like W at 1 as well.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
The problem was the swaps. A lot of swaps happened, a lot of flanks.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know what this guy's doing, but... Look, we got a quest complete too. Okay, so now we have, you know, another 30 seconds or so before Alarak's back in the area. You can clear this out for free. We should have cleared this camp. Definitely should have cleared the camp. It only takes us like half a second, and you guys are just waiting. These are the kind of things that... Okay, so... Watch. Do they know we're even on this camp? So Murden showing. Nope. So Murden shows on the map for no reason when he should be in this bush or this bush. Or even this bush watching rotations. But he's just sitting on the wave attacking it, which he shouldn't be doing. We need him here watching a rotation, making sure that our team doesn't get cut off. He should still be here. Boom. It's Sonya. She doesn't die or anything like that, but now they have control over vision up here. Doesn't end up dying for it, and actually trades out a heroic swap though. Ooh. But I actually think if this Artanis was better, like this was a free swap. You just missed it mechanically right here. You just throw it right there. Right there. But he misses it and throws it to the right. Murden doesn't even dodge that one. He runs in the same line. But if that lands, then I'm pretty sure that Murden will die, or you have to trade out Sound Barrier.
Bliss RNG.
Yeah. And now we're engaging or re-engaging when we're down a talent tier. Dang, Sonya.
Yeah, you could see here the misfocus. And
Yep.
somewhere focusing Sonya, some Malorek.
I think this is a pretty sketchy... Actually, maybe not. This is okay. Okay, arrow goes in. Like, to me, this looks like everyone should be on Alarak. Or, I guess, or all on Sonya. It doesn't really matter. But Alarak would probably be better just because Palm's further away. Does he get Palm on anyone? Doesn't even get it. Wow. Okay, well, this guy will die
like
anyways.
I said, like the swaps really hurt us.
Yeah. Yeah, swap got a kill onto Hanzo, and now they have race positioning, and our Hanzo's dead for this. Immediately, we have to get off this and get onto the Immortal, like right away. Okay, I like this. This is okay. We can actually get an Immortal now. Watch. Oh, no, 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 Hanzo, here. No, no, no. This is a problem. Okay. Is Hanzo... Do you think Hanzo will be watching this one?
Yeah, he's watching right
Okay,
now.
excellent. Okay, Hanzo, check this out, dude. So, this is your wall right here. You step up and you just stand right here and then auto attack and then W backward, and it just absolutely destroys the Immortal so fast. So it would be way lower. It would be probably 50'd at this point. There we go. But still, 2 of them missed is a lot, and look how much extra damage they got in. How does Murden die here? Oh, he has no avatar, that's why. Oof, jeez. Yeah, so for Murden too. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. He can just hang out in the bush. He doesn't have to do anything more. Just here, watch, or here and watch. Like even like walking in like that is just bull. As soon as this Alarak shows up, I would have jumped away.
Yeah, you're right.
Like look how much extra damage they got because of that. We would have had this destroyed for sure. Probably like that much health left too. Excuse me. Nice. Oh no.
I think the call there was to try to slow them down with Merlin, but I don't think he expected that much CC.
Yeah. And I think that's a good call to slow him down with Murden. No, we lose another one. I actually like the Murden pick. Murden against Artanis. Like, Murden ruins Artanis' day. It's just, I'm certain that the only reason we're behind in this game is just the way that we've played it.
Yeah, Muradin wasn't on Artanis' ass. He was more into diving, trying to focus somebody, but not healing, I guess.
Yeah, and that's kind of how you have to play, because Murden's not actually jumping in and killing anyone, not against a Palm. You have to fight back and peel back, because they have a dive comp. I mean, this is just straight up unacceptable. If I'm to be completely blunt.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anyone just getting raw stunned like this is just...
Yeah. Yeah, 2 people,
Oh,
actually.
man. So this was actually... this could have been the beginning of the end of the game. Right here. But I'm pretty sure they just didn't expect you guys to get stunned by the PvE.
XD.
So, like, right here. Boom. Q on Artanis, swapping Gul'dan. Gul'dan dies. And then just run in and chase. But, like, everything misses if that Rain was angled better. Okay. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I died. It feels bad.
It's just late game Sonya is going to beat you no matter what you do.
I think I could have had her. I don't know. I think I misplayed.
Really?
I mean,
What do you think you could have done?
Just is avoid the spear, maybe. If I avoid the spear, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
Isn't your
No, I'm
model just way
dreaming.
too big to reliably do that, though? Especially, she's Rampage, right? Where are you, Sonya? Yeah, she's Rampage. You're gonna have to be dancing over and over to avoid this one, man. See, like, there's no way you avoid that.
Yeah,
And
you're
then-
right. Rampage. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that. That was my bad.
That's all good. Sometimes you gotta test the limits of your hero, man.
Yeah, I actually tried that last time you told me. Did that?
Yeah.
But this is way up limits, I guess.
Yeah, I actually just noticed watching you play in the top lane that you're way more confident with this hero as opposed to last time you and I got together. Like, way more confident. You're just completely bodying your lane.
Yeah, in the early. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good advice over there, but well, late game not so much. I still have to take care.
Yeah. Ooh, this is huge. This is huge. We need arrow. Oh, it's not up.
Yeah, they used to kill her.
Yeah, that's right. Oh. We didn't have fear either. Darn it. Was there no way of chasing this? Wait, was there no way of chasing this? I feel like there's a way to chase this. I guess you guys don't really know where all of them are. Because technically, to you, this is a 3v3. Vala could be here. Yeah, okay. I understand. Still not 16. We don't know if she's up here. Now we do.
Yeah, it's actually that was a hard one. I think we also was like we're not 16, so if they come, we really have to get the 16 first.
Exactly. Okay. This is really good. Like, really good. No way. No way.
Juke City. That was Juke City.
But, okay. I want you to tell me what is wrong with this picture. Like, what is wrong with this? First off,
Okay.
can we get 3, 2... Okay, what?
I'm watching, but I have a like 10-second delay. But wait.
10-second delay? Are you not watching on the screen share?
It's actually like it looks like a lot of like pixelated.
Oh, it is?
So I'm on Twitch right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm watching the screen.
Okay. So this right here. Okay, so if we just wait 3 more seconds, she 100% dies with a fear, and she dies off the fear. That's actually a good pick. This is 100% kill off your Q. If you just use it now. If Murden uses it now, but he misses. So this isn't even the problem I'm talking about. So this is a problem. First off, this should be 100% kill. No way you miss this. You just Q right to where Vala is. And it misses. But as soon as that happens, we need to get out of here. Like, as soon as that stun misses, you just gotta walk away. But we actually pop Avatar, and look at this. This is very important. Blue side Immortal is spawning aggressively. And we have Hanzo. And we're showing Blaze on top lane. We use all of our heroics to get out of this. Every single one. I don't call Bunker a heroic because it's another basic ability.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, they chase in real far. But now look, they're already racing. They're just debating you guys. I think you guys should have, as soon as this kill on Vala misses, just completely back up, set up over here, put Murden in this bush, and just have Hanzo race. Oh man, that would have been so free too, because obviously hindsight 2020, but the fact that the Immortal then just spawns here, like you guys just walk up here and it's over. See, and now you guys just lost. Because check this out. You actually put yourself into a situation where you lose no matter what. Top and bottom are both being pushed in. Top continuously because of the catapults. This will, the pressure will mass. It will amass. It will continue to push in, and it'll actually threaten core damage. Bottom side, you know, it's not the worst thing, but it still has one Kha'Zix pushing. It's going to push a little bit. They don't have to do anything right now. Time is on their side. They literally can just wait this out. So you guys are sitting here defending, like hoping that for some reason why would they ever fight you? That's the question I have to ask you. Why would blue team ever fight the red team in these situations? And the answer is they wouldn't. They have everything to risk by fighting here and absolutely nothing to gain aside from just a high risk, high reward situation. So here they'll actually just not play Heroes of the Storm, sit in a bush and wait for you guys to do something.
Because this got some people for no reason. Yeah, that was my thought also.
So
I mean,
even more of a reason for you guys to race the Immortal. Obviously racing the Immortal there was the best possible thing. And now look, they just win the game. Because you had to back to clear Katas. You back, clear Katas. Oh, look, Blaze is showing top. Let's go and race on the Immortal. Walk down, start racing on the Immortal. This was insane that they had Sonya push out bottom. If Sonya were down here, they just win the game straight up. Please don't. Probably the unluckiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my word. Sonya's a legend, man. Oh.
wow, I didn't saw that one. It looks so bad, man.
But yeah, now they just went off this. Do you see all those things that I mean? Like every little bit of information that you show on the map is so crucial. As soon as you showed up top, they just saunter on down and start racing and fighting. If Sonya were here instead of pushing up bottom, Sonya pushing bottom was such a mistake.
Actually, the problem was we were about to kill Artanis. We did, but then everyone died.
Yeah. But it was everything that led up to it. Us missing that kill on Vala was actually the biggest thing. And then kiting back, yes, we get the kill onto Alarak in the end, but we trade, again, a kill for a 50% Immortal. But we needed to be the first ones to 50. Because you guys could have very well gotten this. And yes, it would have been a long road to victory because our Immortal goes down here. And then, you know, meanwhile, they'll have Kata pressure. So likely one of us would have had it back with it. And then we're not sure if we actually want to force in a 4v5. Like, it was a very uphill battle back into this game. But this was the moment where we really could have done something winnable. And now full shield and the game's over.
Is there something in draft like we could have done better? Maybe?
I think Gul'dan on this map ever is just bad. Go with a Li Ming instead.
Okay. Yeah. I think a lot of flanks for Gul'dan, I guess. Also the poke is good with Ming. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Li Ming is just, if you want a mage on this map, it's, you know, Gul'dan's like a tier 3 mage on this map, and in my opinion at least, you know, there's some teams like old Roll20 liked Gul'dan, and like Falstad I think was their combo that they used, but I think it's crazy and very easy to play around. But Li Ming for sure.
Li Ming, the support, is Lucio alright in this map? I mean, he has been fallen out of the meta, so
Sorry, what was the other one that you said?
Lucio, is Lucio okay? Because he has fallen out of the meta, but I don't know.
Yeah, if you play around Lucio well, I think he's good. The other supports, obviously, I think just in general, Malfurion is better. Do you know he was probably banned though? High chance.
Yeah, I think he was banned.
If you're good at Stukov is good. Rehgar, I don't know if I would say Rehgar, especially against this style of comp. Just kind of asking to get comboed and bodied if you're playing Rehgar. So I like, you know, a more slippery style support. I think the Lucio is actually quite good.
What about the tanks?
I liked the Murden. I said that there's a possibility of you maybe having an ETC instead, just because he complements the playstyle a little bit more. You know, if Artanis queues in, he can actually W the Artanis and then just completely put him out of position. You can focus on him that way. But I liked the ETC better than Murden. Just for that, but I don't think the Murden was a problem. I don't think the Blaze was a problem. I think draft-wise, the only issue I'm seeing is the Gul'dan.
Yeah, it was more about macro, I guess, because there was not a fair team fight, I think, the whole game. It was just more about them getting picks. Well, the last team fight was a problem.
Yeah. You guys show on the map way too often, especially your warrior. I went over that. But the biggest thing was your complete, like you said it in the very beginning. You're like, yeah, we weren't like focusing on the objective. And honestly, that's the biggest problem I see with teams. They don't respect the power of this Immortal. Like, there's twice this game, once here and once up here, where we trade a single kill for 50% of the Immortal, which I think is absolutely terrible. If you can get like 3 kills for 50, that's fine, because then they have no way of stepping up onto the map. But they're allowed to step up onto the map when it's a 4v5. Like they are, unless it's, you know, 60-second death timers and all that stuff, and they have no positioning. But their damage was here, and we get the kill over here. It's going to take us like 2 weeks and 1 plane ticket in order to get over here. Like, it's going to take forever, you know. So they can just 50% the Immortal for basically for free. Well, the 1 kill, but you know what I mean. They raced it very easily and then set themselves up for success because they had top keep down. And they're allowed to be a little bit more, I guess, liberal with their decisions when they're that far ahead. So, yeah. But draft-wise, the only thing I don't like is Gul'dan.
Right. All right, yeah. Draft-wise. So it's more about focusing on macro ambition, right?
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, like, just be in the spots that you have to be. Like, the Vala one was such a good example. You had, or no, even before that, when we had just hit level 10 and theirs was spawning bottom, and we were all bottom side, but then instead we, like, 3-show on top wave and also do our bruisers. Instead, we should just rush bruisers and then set up on bottom. So, are you you're a shot caller, right? Or, like, are you a captain, or do you have any influence on the game?
Since I'm solo laning mostly, shot calling usually goes macro oriented for the support, and either in this case was Gul'dan, but that player usually those two call the macro decisions. As for the initiations and who to focus first, that goes to the tank.
Okay. So just if nobody is making it, like next time you play BOE with these people, with this team, and you see that the Immortal's spawning, just point out where it's going to be spawning and how. If your shot caller hasn't said where to set up, then you have to call for the information. Like give the information out and then call for a call. Say, where are we going? Where are we setting up?
All right. Is the shot caller? What do you recommend? Is he has to be also the macro calling, or who would call the macro? Who would call the micro decisions,
It really
like the focusing?
It
or
really
something like
depends
that?
on what works for your team, because it works differently for so many different teams. For my team in
All right.
particular, my warrior, Cattle, he's the one who basically makes all macro decisions. And then within team fights, it can be anyone. It can be Glaurung. If he has like a big flank and like a tongue on Dahaka, he'll call out a target and then everyone focuses that. If our warrior engages, Cattle doesn't even have to say who to go for because everybody sees it. And then sometimes Psalm, if he finds like a big dragon arrow or something like that and somebody gets stunned up, he'll call that target as well. So it really just depends on the circumstances of the fight with micro. But for macro, it should just always be your main shot caller making calls. And if somebody else has a call, then your shot caller has to confirm it or deny it. Like, oh, we should all be here, blah, blah, blah. And the shot caller says yes, or the shot caller says no. And everybody just has to go based on what he says or she.
Okay, that's nice information also. That's very nice.
Excellent.
Uh,
Anything else?
yeah, just a little question regarding um, prioritization, because I was seeing recently on the HGC tutorial Blaze. So let's say the enemy picks Blaze and Tutorial both. How would me as a team would counter that composition?
They pick Blaze and Wish?
And Tyrael.
No, don't give me this question. This question sucks.
Because I haven't find an answer. And what if it happens? I just like to have like plan B, because of course it's a great composition, but how would you like draft against that?
You can play a global comp against that because they obviously lose if their solo laner is a Blaze and their main warrior is a non-catch warrior. So their lane is actually like it's strong, but they don't have a lot of pick potential. Yes, they have wave control because they have Justice for all Tyrael, but I would pick heavy wave clear against that and a global. So like you could build a Dahaka comp with a strong 4-man and then just try to generate your leads through experience with your global instead of just winning hard fights against a Blaze Tyrael. But you need to, and then set up your objectives with side lane pressure with camps. So always, like let's say we're playing against a Blaze and a Tyrael on Cursed Hollow, and we have the Dahaka and a strong 4-man. Our 4 against 4 is even, which realistically you should be able to get in the draft. And maybe you can even get something like a Maiev to kind of bolster your 4-man strength. But anyways, let's say that's happening, and then we see, oh, okay, first tribute is spawning topside and we're red. You have to make sure that you get out your siege camp and have Dahaka bottom in preparation for it. And then you also have to make sure that you have positioning on the tribute topside at the same time. And if you fail that, you will lose, like straight up. But that's something that is all in your court. It is up to you to get that siege camp. It is up to you to rotate the Dahaka. It is up to you to make sure that you have positioning on the tribute all in a timely manner. And those are things that you can very realistically do as a team, but it has a certain level of execution factor. But if you fail it, you can always jump back into the replay and find out how and where you failed. But stuff like that is something that you can do to play against it, because if they have Blaze show bottom, then you can just force a 5v4 on top. If Blaze doesn't show bottom and he's up and it's a 5v4 in their favor on top side, you can kind of make the decision like, oh, maybe we get an entire wall off this tribute, and then all of a sudden we hit 10 first and then we get the next one. Like you can play it that way because that is a strength that they don't have. They don't have the global. And I think that's the best way to play against this like hyper survivable Blaze Tyrael style comp. You can also play a Junkrat comp into it as well. like putting like a global plus Junkrat is really helpful because then he can stall on those tributes. He's actually really good at displacement when people clump up for a bunker. You know, there's the concussive mine, just blows people away. His style of comp works really well into that.
Excellent. That's an excellent. Thank you. I will try that out. And thanks for the retro on this coaching session.
Always.
Thank you very much.
Always. Thanks for submitting, man. I appreciate it. This was a good one. Really shows the emphasis on timing for the objectives. So thanks for that.
Yeah, it was a hard lesson, and we will try to focus on that. So next coaching session, we will make you proud. Hopefully.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Orfer. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. See you, man.
See
Have
ya.
a good night.
You too. What a dude, you guys. What a dude.